Hi guys, welcome back. Eric's UK here with a video response to the Gentleman Gamers video earlier today about what is old school. This is one of those questions I think that you ask 10 different people, you get 10 different responses and all of them correct. Which is kind of the beauty of role-playing, I think. For me, it's two things. One is the artwork. Modern artwork in fantasy role-playing games just doesn't do it for me. I liked Larry Elmore's work, and I liked the old black and white artwork you found in things like the basic D&D red box, which were realistic, but they had that fantasy look that was slightly out. That's what I like as an interior artwork. I don't particularly like colour artwork in books. You know, it looks good. But that's just kind of a visual thing. Game-wise, I am a big proponent of keep it simple, and I think for me that's what old school is. It's difficult to explain really without sounding like I'm going off on one, but old school is, let's start low level. It's the dungeon, the ruin, exploring the forest, the sewers. It's not spending hours and hours of, this is going to sound a bit weird, but role playing. You role play amongst your party members, you role play about people you meet, but it's not the be all and end all. For me, it's the exploring of the site. As I say, whether it be a dungeon, a tower, whatever. You go in, there are monsters to be slain, there is treasure to be taken, there are puzzles, there are traps, and you have to use your cunning and ingenuity to overcome them. It's a case of not looking at a dungeon and going, why are there orcs in this room? Why are there troglodytes a few corridors over? Why is there a gelatinous cube that wanders around eating detritus off of the floor in the corridors? Why is there gargoyles in the chapel? And why is there a dragon on the lower level? Too many things now worry about the ecology of the dungeon or of the game world, and it's like, how does all this fit? It's like, no, forget about it. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. It's just about playing the game, and it's basic. That to me is basic role playing, basic old school role playing. The problem I have, I suppose, with modern role playing, and it has affected my attitude over the last several years, I think, is that nowadays that's not the case. Modern role playing to me feels like I'm role playing a Game of Thrones. It's huge numbers of NPCs. It's spending hours of game time role playing when you could be getting on dealing with the adventure. And to me, political adventures belong in something like Vampire the Requiem or Vampire the Masquerade or any of the White Wolf games. It doesn't really belong in something like D&D or fantasy role playing. As I say, I know that sounds kind of odd because it is a role-playing game, but to me, it's it's the party going through the corridors of the dungeon, as I say, fighting monsters, taking their stuff, and not worrying about it, and just having a good time playing. These days, I think people fret too much with things like character builds or plot or what have you. Just do the basics. It's fun. Anyway, I'm not going to waffle too long. That's just my thought on old school gaming. Take care and see you later.